everyone, my name is Jennifer Kim, and today I will be analyzing the pros and cons of HR 1651, COVID-19 Bankruptcy Relief Extension Act of 2021. Have you ever wondered about some kind of pandemic happening in the 21st century? Probably not. Therefore, to help financial difficulties that were unpredictable, on 2021 March 27th, President Joe Biden signed into law that was introduced by Joe Nadler. This bill extends the temporary personal and small business bankruptcy relief provisions granted by last year's CARES Act for an additional year. The first pro is that it allows more small businesses to file for streamlined Chapter 11 bankruptcy proceedings under the Small Business Reorganization Act of 2019 by increasing the maximum debt limit for those procedures from $2.7 million to $7.5 million. This makes it easier for small businesses to file a subchapter 5 case under Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection as another strategy when traditional reorganization methods have failed or are not feasible due to the size limitations. The second pro is that the bill amends the definition of income for Chapter 7 and 13, which govern individual bankruptcy filings to exclude federal COVID-19 related payments from being treated as income for purposes of filing bankruptcy. It keeps out payments from certain sources such as welfare or disability insurance when determining what constitutes income, which would then prevent them filing for bankruptcy protection against their creditors. However, this law also has disadvantages. The first con is that there are no explicit protections for the workers' safety to ensure that public money is directed towards saving the jobs, wages, and benefits of typical workers rather than the wealth of shareholders and creditors. It is a shame that basic protection for U.S. workers against being forced to work in unsafe conditions are not stated clear for industries seeking public aid. The second con is that the bill fails to provide aid to most of the frontline workers, those who continue to risk their life daily. According to a report in New York, they say that even though 24% of their frontline workers are below the poverty line, many of them are not eligible to receive any aid. In conclusion, I believe that the pros outweigh the cons because the extended provisions of the CARES Act are essential requirements. Following the law changes that allow them more time before filing bankruptcy due to circumstances beyond their control. It protects credit rating from downgrading due to the unforeseen damage related to the pandemic through continued legal guarantees of the government. These are the references I used for my presentation. Thank you for watching.